We have our first entrant today in the race to become the next leader of the Ontario Liberal Party. I had a chance to talk to Nate Erskine-Smith, a Liberal MP, who's looking to make the jump from Ottawa to right here at Queen's Park.
I am 38 years old. I was elected for the first time in 2015. I was a lawyer before. My parents were both teachers. I was the first in my family to go to law school. And I'm out to make the biggest difference that I can. And 10 years ago, that meant federal politics. Now it means provincial politics.
He represents the riding of Beaches East York and has been elected federally in that role 3 times since 2015. He says he's going to decide over the summer whether or not to resign that seat. He's looking to lead a battered and bruised provincial Liberal Party that's been decimated in 2 straight elections. What exactly would he do to right the ship if he wins the nomination?
There is no substitute for the hard work of traveling the province, delivering a message of grassroots generational renewal and rebuilding our party, so we rebuild our province.
That's so well and good. Stephen Del Duca, he traveled the province too. He said the same sort of things. What are you going to do differently?
Well, I have no connection to the party that came before, and I've got a track record I can point to. In 2015, I knocked on doors, and I promised change. I've got 7.5 years I can point to now of not only working across party lines, being a little bit less partisan to make a difference. I would say also that we've got to redefine what the Liberal Party stands for. We can't just be the not Doug Ford party.
So where exactly is he on the issues? He tells me he's staunchly against the Ford government's plan to build housing on the protected Greenbelt.
We are going to be the most ambitious government and party in building housing as a Liberal Party that I lead, but we aren't going to encroach on the Greenbelt, and the Housing Affordability Task Force of the very Premier says we don't need to encroach on the Greenbelt to build housing.
Are you going to do away with the strong mayor powers?
I'm not sure. That's a good question. I'll think on that.
He's looking to lead a provincial Liberal Party that has just 8 elected MPPs at Queen's Park, a number that could shrink to 7 tomorrow. The Liberals' Mitzi Hunter says she's planning to resign her seat Wednesday to focus on her mayoral campaign. Newly elected Liberal MPP Dr. Adil Samji says he's exploring a run for the leadership, but won't say when he's going to make his mind up.
We do have a timeline there. There is, but I'm not ready to publicly disclose that yet. There is some strategic advantage to be able to hold that card close to my chest. When I ultimately decide to run, it will be because I know that I can win.
Now, there's still plenty of time here. Candidates have until September 5th to throw their hat in the ring. Other individuals reportedly weighing a run include Mississauga Mayor Bonnie Crombie and current MPP Ted Hugh. The next leader of the Ontario Liberal Party will be declared December 2nd.